Bernice, and today I'm going to show you something interesting and useful, especially during this COVID-19 period. This is a special talking mask. It is a character from Star Wars, Darth Vader. So this is the mask. See, look how cool it is. When you put the mask on, you're able to see through it. And unlike other masks, there are small breathing holes over here so that when you put the mask on, you will not feel suffocated. What else can it do? Let me show you. Switch the Darth Vader mask on. If you want the mask to talk by itself, press the button on its right side.
The Force is strong in this one. Don't underestimate the power of the Force.
This mask can also change your voice. Hello, hello. I am a special talking mask. Come and buy me. So that is how it works. Besides wearing this to a Halloween party, you can use this to pull a prank on your friends and family. But most importantly, you can use this as a protective mask, especially during this time, during the COVID-19 period. This mask is on special promotion till this Friday. It only costs $19.99 instead of $29.99. The first 3 customers to come will get this free lightsaber. So come and buy this cool mask now.
Hi, my name is Dex, and today I would like to share with you about a story I have written. It is called Adventurous Tim. Tim was an adventurous boy. He was always out to find an adventure. He had many adventures before. Sometimes they even got him injured, but he always seemed to have increased chances of getting hurt. For example, after he got injured once, he would continue to go out for that same adventure even though he knew he could get hurt. Tim did not really learn much from lessons. When his parents tried to teach him that he should not be too adventurous, he refused to listen. Sometimes he paid no attention to them. At first, his parents thought it was better that Tim was outside playing instead of staying at home all the time and doing assessments. However, one day, Tim took it way too far. It had been a very humid and warm weather in the March holidays. Many people were all at home as it was very warm outside. No one wanted to step out of their houses. Everyone was in their air-conditioned rooms, all relaxing. Only Tim wanted to go to the beach to learn scuba diving. His parents allowed him after much persuasion. They warned him not to try anything funny when he was underwater, but Tim would not listen, as he usually did. When he got underwater, he stayed there for a long time. His oxygen supply would have run out and he would have suffocated if the instructor had not come down in time to save him and bring him back up to land. However, from then, it seemed that Tim had got the adventurous bug. When Tim had that incident underwater, his parents knew that Tim was getting too adventurous and they decided not to allow Tim out of their sights. So in the end, Tim had to limit his adventurous activities. However, he really wanted to try skydiving. His parents refused to, no matter how much Tim persuaded them. In the end, Tim decided to be creative and fashion his own wings. That did not end well, as the first time he tried it, he had nearly broken his wrist. After a few tries, he was very assured that he could do a perfect one, and he decided that it was time to make an obstacle course. Obstacle courses were Tim's favorites when he was young. He loved obstacle course as clearing each obstacle was as though there was a hard task in front of him, and Tim loved having to have tasks. He felt that completing them was a great sense of accomplishment. Tim's obstacle task now was to jump from tree to tree using his makeshift wings. It did not end well as trouble brewed up. When he reached the second tree, Tim lost his footing and fell. Ah! Ah! He screamed loudly. Smash went his body as it hit the ground at an impact. Tim started to whimper. It was excruciatingly pain even to just move a finger. He then passed out. When he came to his senses and woke up, he realized that he was in the hospital. He noticed that his legs and hands were hung up in a very specific way. He knew what was that. He immediately thought, have I broken all my bones? Luckily, his nurse that was beside him told him that he had only broken some bones. Most of his bones that helped to protect all his organs were all safe. However, Tim was very non-assured and he decided that he was very nervous. Just then, his parents came in and gave him a hug each. They told Tim that he had broken most of his bones, but his rib cage and his head was still fine. That day, even though Tim's parents looked relieved, they were very mad with Tim. They decided to punish him by changing him from local schooling to homeschooling. Now, he would have to stay at home and study every single subject as his parents did not trust him anymore. They will only let him out after Tim showed them that he could be less adventurous. When Tim learned of that, he cried out as he did not want to be homeschooled as he would have no friends. However, it was already made already. That night, as Tim was in the hospital ward, he knew that he was the only one to blame for that. If he had not been so adventurous, he wouldn't have ended up in the hospital. From that day on, Tim decided to stop being so adventurous. He wanted to relax down and calm down now. Now, Tim would stop having adventures and he would prefer to stay at home and read a good book. His parents, seeing that he had stopped being so adventurous, decided to let him off a bit and they allowed him to go out, but he will have to do activities where his parents could see him. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Joshua and today I'm going to be presenting this mirror. This mirror has a magnetic surface here so you can stick it to the fridge or use your hairpins to clip it on here. The other convenient thing is that you can bring this everywhere. You can put it in a bag. You don't need a big bag for it as it's small. You just need a small bag or even a pouch. The reason why we have a magnetic surface here is that you don't need to buy an extra pouch just for your hairpins and you can clip it here. This product has changed my life as I can bring it anywhere. I hope you'll buy this product and be satisfied with it. Thank you.
A boy named Matt loved watching aliens on TV and he never ever missed an episode of it. So one day, he dreamt that he was on Mars. And then he saw an alien with 3 eyes. And then he could understand and talk a little Martian. And he was hungry. They asked the alien to give him some of their food. And when he was back on Mars, and he wanted to tell his parents that he was on Mars in his dream, he vomited in front of the parents. And then immediately, the parents asked, "What have you eaten, Matt?" He replied, "I've eaten mushroom food on planet Mars." The end.